Hello there, wrestling fans! Welcome to another special episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe the Panther, the third, the birthday boy. And man, why not, for a birthday celebration with the Panther, why not I bring the coolest, the bestest co-host I could bring, but my Pennsylvania podcast sister, Sabrina.
Well, former podcast sister, I'm still technically a little bit in it, but I'm taking a little bit of a break from podcasting, but I already said I'd come on here. So this is kind of like my last little podcast session for a while.
Oh, yeah, to me, Sabrina, you'll never stop being my podcast sister.
So. Thank you. I'll still be coming to wrestling events. It's just podcasting is kind of taking a back burner right now.
Well, me and you definitely have to hit up a wrestling show together this summer.
Yes. And speaking of, we have a guy here today that is a TV champ for MCW. Do you want to introduce him?
Sorry, Sabrina. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to Miami Mike.
Go ahead. Clap it up. Hey, Joe, Sabrina, just going to let you know off the bat, this is probably the best guest you'll ever have on the show. I'm completely unaware of who else you've had on here, but I can guarantee that they are not the caliber superstar that I am. As you can see, I got ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, and ice over the shoulder. Sabrina, don't you do that. Don't you just stop.
You know.
You love it.
I am such a fan of Miami Mike.
How can you not be?
You're so annoying. Okay, Joe, would you please take it away?
Our internationally known fans are not familiar with you. Introduce yourself.
Really? They're not? So they must be living under a rock.
You're not that popular.
A month ago. Sabrina, don't you interrupt me. Look, we went over this before we started going live. Me and Joe were having a great conversation, and you just kept butting in. So I'm just gonna just take a second. When I want you to talk, I'll let you talk, okay?
Yes,
guys,
sir.
I am the TV champ of MCW. I'm also one half of the post game, the best tag team in Combat Zone Wrestling. I'm one of the two top indies on the East Coast in MCW and CZW, out of Baltimore and Philadelphia, respectfully. So for people that don't know who I am, I don't know what they're watching, but it ain't anything good. So if you want to watch some good wrestling and some up-and-coming superstars, you want to check out Combat Zone Wrestling and Maryland Championship Wrestling.
Awesome. Sabrina, want to ask a question?
Yeah, why not? Because I just love asking questions. So you said you did football in high school, right?
College.
All right.
High school too, of course, but college.
I'm not that big of a fan. So one of my questions is about the. You said you won the 2-time. Can you say it?
Yes, NJAC Championship, New Jersey Athletic Conference. For people that don't know, that's football teams in New Jersey. I ran through them all for 5 years at Salisbury University. I was the first ever 2-time NJAC champ at my school's history.
So how did it feel to win it twice?
I mean, what do you think? Like it felt like Christmas morning. It felt amazing. It kind of feels how I feel every day because I get to hold this. So, yeah, it felt good. Okay, just to put it bluntly for you.
So when did you make the transition from football to wrestling?
I started wrestling back in 2017. I was actually driving back and forth from my school to Baltimore every Tuesday and Thursday. Actually, behind my coaches and teammates' backs, they had no clue I was doing it. My parents had no clue I was doing it. I was 19 years old at the time. And, so I started training after my second year of football. And ever since then, I just started getting better and better. And once I graduated, I went full-time into it.
So Mike, who trained you?
I got trained by a plethora of individuals. Some I think I'm not supposed to say because they were either not supposed to be there or now forgotten about in the wrestling world. But I was trained by R.J. Meyer, the Bruiser, at an MCW, Dean Guttridge, Joey Matthews for a short while, and DJ Hyde of CZW.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and the Mecca, Brian Johnson. He'd probably get pissed if I didn't mention him. So I'll give old Mecca a shout out.
No, Mecca's really cool. I've seen him a couple times in thing, and I think that if he really puts his mind to it, he can come after that belt of yours.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that would be a heck of a match, though. To be honest with you,
We've never had a match, so that's a guy on my list for sure. I would love to go 1-on-1 with him.
You never know. He may be watching this interview and he may see that and be like, let's get my pads back on. Gotta get
Maybe.
Yeah. You have another question, Sabrina?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, do you, Sabrina? You got any questions for me?
Hey, calm yourself.
I know you got like a little notebook in front of you. I know how you do your thing. I was on your first podcast, so go ahead, shoot away.
You need to relax yourself. No, but I want you to talk about your documentary a little bit on YouTube.
So, let's say you're bored one day and it's late at night. You got work or school the next morning. You got nothing to do. Just click that little YouTube icon on your phone. Everybody's got it. Type in Miami Mike. It's a lifestyle, and then prepare to be amazed. It's the best documentary in wrestling right now. It's pretty hot. Yeah, check it out. Nothing really needs to be said about it. I mean, it's pretty much just a showcase of me and my talents and my abilities. So go ahead and check it out. Kenny Johnson directed it and put it together. Really good cinematographer.
I mean, there are some things in there that I wanted to know. Like you said, people said that you were, you're smaller than other wrestlers. Did that make you feel like you had to work harder to be who you are today?
No. I didn't have to work harder. I just had to be me. I didn't have to do anything special or different. I just had to be me. I'm already special and different and good at what I do. I don't have to try to be anybody else. I can kind of just show up and then show out. I'm not really there to kick it. I'm there to kill. I'm there to take people's heads off. I'm there to do my thing. I don't have to go to the gym extra. I don't have to be in the ring more. I just have to be me to the fullest. There's nobody that can really emulate me, and there's nobody that can do what I do. So when I come into a room, I'm just applying a pressure, a different kind of pressure everywhere that I walk. And I'm a big stepper. I drip when I walk, as you can tell. And I'm just chilling in my living room right now. I mean, I got like a wine cabinet behind me. I'm not in like the bygone right now. I'm just chilling. But this is just me on a regular day.
Mm. So Mike, is there like anybody that you've been watching on like Instagram or YouTube that you have on your list, your wish list to wrestle?
Like, do you mean like for me to face like 1-on-1 or in a wrestling match?
Yeah, like
Yeah. To be honest, like I don't watch a lot of wrestling. If I get booked against somebody, like I'll check out some of their stuff and I'll see what they do and I'll scout them a little bit. But to be honest, I should be on most people's lists. Now, there's people out there that know me, and there's people that don't. But if you do know me, I'm gonna be on your list. People should want to face me. I'm the one with the title. I shouldn't have to request anybody. They request me. Because if they want to step in line and be a TV champ, or at least try to be one, then they're going to put me on the list and they're going to try to face me. There's nobody that I want to face, but needless to say, I'll go head-to-head, face-to-face, toe-to-toe with anybody.
I mean, but you kind of almost lost the belt when you went against Techno. So he he gave a run for your money.
Little Techers, yeah, gave me a run for my money. Future boy. Yeah, well, yeah, Techno didn't get the job done. I planted him in the mat with the last call. I thought his head was gonna come off. I mean, he's small, he's quick, but he's a little dude. I'll tell you that much. And Techno did not almost beat me. I won the match, and I think you were there, weren't you, Sabrina?
Yeah,
you were at the show. Yeah, I saw you.
Did you?
I saw you at the show,
Uh-huh.
and you were billing me, which is kind of interesting. But
absolutely, because see, Miami, you think that like you have like just this magnet that people just want to be around you and want to have your attention. But that's not me. Like I can't root for you like ever.
Yeah, well, I saw you had your phone out halfway through my match, and it looked like you were getting some footage for yourself
I was
because I was
getting,
in the ring doing my thing, you know.
oh, sweetheart, I was getting footage of everybody.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
I even got footage of Miles. So
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. So come at me. Okay.
Yeah, we actually have some footage from the match. Mike, do you mind if I
Go ahead, put it on the
play?
screen. Referees, son of a bitch.
That was an interesting footage.
Yeah.
What'd you show? I didn't get to see it.
Oh,
Don't
it
worry.
was you doing
You show
No,
what?
you don't need to see it. It's fine. It was just you slamming techno. That's all.
Oh, yeah. I was there. I know what happened. I don't need to see it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, believe me, we know
We
you
have
were
another video, Sabrina, that I don't know if you wants to show her, but
I mean, I'll take a look at it. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to watch.
ooh.
for those years. The video that we just showed them was you walking up after you won the belt and you giving kissy faces to all the fans, apparently, saying that they could kiss your rear end at that point.
Oh, yeah.
But I do recall that match. However, I think if I recall that you came out first, but like, shouldn't a champ be second to come out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you would. Well, hey, look, there's been plenty of disrespect and shade thrown my way throughout the course of the past year, but I don't let it knock me off my stride. I'm used to it. People try to get in my head. People try to mess with me or whatever, rid me. You know, we had this dude with a velvet rope trying to come out for my entrance and was in my freaking way. So I just pushed him to the side. I said, you know what? You can go sit over there. You're fired. You're done. So, yeah, I came out first. But you know what? I think moving on, like, now that I think about it, I think the champ should come out first because why should I have to wait to go out there when I can get out there and stretch? I mean, you know, maybe I should come out first. Maybe the champ should be first. So maybe that's what I'll do from here on out.
Gotta do what you gotta do, Mike. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's what champs gotta do. So, do you what kind of food do you like, Mike?
Hold on. Oh wow. Food. What kind of food do I like? Well, I typically go to bars after my matches to celebrate my victory. And usually there's this hot dog stand in Fells Point. And they got these big pretzels wrapped around the dogs. I like eating that. I like eating me some glizzies after a victory. Some glizzies and some vodka sprites. Well, actually, no, vodka water. I'm watching my diet. I'm moving to vodka water. Me and Vinny Talada. That's a pact we have together.
Gross.
Oh, by the way, Joe, do you know what Jimmy Seafood is in Baltimore?
Jimmy Seafood. No, I think I've heard of it. I'm not too sure. Is that like near the? I know it sounds stupid, but is it like near the inner harbor? Is it like close to the harbor over there?
It's about 5 minutes from the harbor, but it's probably the best seafood place in the country.
Ooh, I'm there.
It's a pretty solid place if you're a food enthusiast. It's got the best. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't even say they have the best crab cakes, but if you've ever had crabs, you're gonna come down to Baltimore. That's our specialty here.
They all have crabs in Baltimore.
Jeez.
You walked yourself into that. I had
Note
to.
to self. So make sure I'm wearing a full flight suit with a helmet if I go to the MCW show.
Those MCW shows are wild. I think my first one was definitely a few weeks ago, too, because he was facing Miles, and I was very hoping that he would lose his belt that day, and he didn't. But no, that was MCW is definitely high on my list to go to. So Joe, I would definitely recommend MCW to come to.
I guess we have to make it a friend day and just come from the Poconos and go to the Big O, the big Baltimore. Go to the mall.
Yeah, got to.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on
It's
who's
a beautiful city. It's a beautiful city. I mean, they don't call it the Charm City for nothing. And I'm like the Charm Son. I got charms all over me. And this is just what I rep. And it's every day. It's every day. Never fails.
So, you mentioned before we went live, that you just tried New York pizza. So, what'd you think?
How's that going for your diet?
Hey, you know what? I had a whole week of watching my diet, hitting the gym.
Mhm.
I'm gonna reward myself after a great night, a great debut in New York with some pizza. Look, it was the first time I ever had it, and I'll be honest, it might have been the best pizza I've ever had. That was the first time I've had New York pizza. I don't know if you've ever heard of Joe's Pizza in Brooklyn.
There's there's a lot of Joe's Pizza in Brooklyn. I've been
this one this one was in Spider-Man 2, apparently, the movie. This
Okay.
pizza shop. They had a big sign. It had all the celebrities on the wall. People who've been there, and I guess they added another one to the list when I walked in. So they didn't take my picture though, which was kind of
Because you're
offensive to
irrelevant.
me, huh?
Because you're not Tom Holland.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, well, Tom Holland, look, let's be honest, I throw a little ass around. So, yeah, go tell that to Tom.
Okay. Serena, got anything else?
Yeah. Let's see. So you and Miles have been doing this for a long time. Would you ever, and you in the documentary you said you would consider him a really good competitor. Would you ever consider like tag teaming with him in the future since you guys work so well together, or would you rather just keep him as that competitor?
I'm gonna tag with Vinny Talata right now with the
But
post
like
game.
MC
No, never say never, but I look at myself as a solo guy. But when I'm with Vinny, that's my boy. Like, we're the post game. We keep the party going. Can't nobody stop us or get in our way. We take over the bar. We take over the bar. We take over the club. That's my guy. Miles Hawkins is amazing. Who knows? Maybe later down the line, but right now I'm doing my thing. He's doing his. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
So,
Joe, the next person you should get on the show is Vinny. He is the better half of the post game, as you will.
maybe after this, if you tell your roommate to hit up the Dudes at Ringside page, we'll work on something for May or even June. We have a summer. This
I'll
is
message
Sabrina.
him. I'm the nice one in this conversation right now, you know. So
Well, I'll have to talk to Vinny. So Mike, if there's any young like people that want to become a professional wrestler, what kind of advice would you give them?
I guess my number one advice would be don't step in the ring with me, cause I'm gonna make you want to quit. You okay, Sabrina?
yeah, I'm great. Just keep
Yeah?
going.
You
Yep.
just you ducked your head under the camera. That was kind of weird. Like, you good?
My dog is underneath the camera. Like I said,
Your dog? Okay.
dog's under the
Interesting.
table. All
Well,
right.
okay. Well, look, I would say first and foremost, like, if you're young, like, you got big dreams of becoming a pro wrestler and doing big things, and maybe winning titles like this. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, like, this isn't for the faint of heart. You're gonna have to compete with guys like me, and there's no empathy and there's no sympathy for people that want to work with me and want to try to be on my level, because I'm not going to let you. And to be honest, you're almost holding me back at this point. So if you want to, yeah, go ahead and show me what you got. But I would say just don't step in the ring with me, because you'll be exposed, and those little dreams you have will go away real quick, and we'll see how much you really want it when everybody says they want to be one. Because once they say that, then that's when I tend to take them out. So you can tell them that.
That's funny because I'm pretty sure if I recall a certain match, you lost against Action Andretti. So you can't really
What does
say
that have to do with anything? You're just gonna bring
can't
up
say
a
you're
random
best-
match from
you
what,
can't say
5
you're the
months
best in the
ago?
ring. You can't say you're best in the ring and say, "Oh, I'm unbeatable."
Did I say that?
You are.
Are you misshooting my words? This man asked me what kind of advice I can give to up and coming
Don't step
wrestlers,
in the
and I
ring
tell him
with me.
straight up, don't get in the ring with me. I'm not talking about Action Andretti. I'm not worried about Andretti. If he wants to see me, he can come see me. If he wants to run it back, he can run it back. I don't think he understands who the TV champ is now, Sabrina. And I don't think you do either. Because you want to constantly disrespect me live on this show. Like, come on now, get a grip.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not even nice to him outside the show. So like, I don't. I'll see him at wrestling events and I'll be like, there's Miami Mike. Oh God.
All right. Sabrina, you got anything else before we close out?
The one thing I didn't want to bring up because, you're just so, you love yourself. There was a comment in your docuseries that was, kids want to be me, moms want to be with me, and dads want to kill me. Do you really think you're that much of a ladies' man that moms want to be you?
Look, I got middle-aged woman printing my face on their shirts and coming to shows. I got ladies braiding their hair with my pink and blue color. I got ladies making me signs and sliding into my DMs. You might know a few. So look, it's not do I think, it's kind of do I know. It's just a fact, and that's okay. Like, I get it. Everybody wants to be like Mike, and most women want to be with Mike. So yeah, that's just how it is.
True. That's just not true. Because see, I think of if someone is like, if moms want to be with them, pretty sure that person would be, like a 10.
You call me a 10, Sabrina? Oh man.
I know.
You calling me a 10? Wow,
No,
you're gonna make me blush.
Sorry, again, I'm not a mom, don't want to be with you at all. Thank you. There's a good collection of women that I know that would like go after your tag team partner before they would go after you. So
okay, yeah. Oh, they will. And they have. People go after Vinny. Trust me, I've seen it. I got plenty of stories, and I'm not about to put them on blast now, but I got plenty of stories of old Vin Dog, me and him at the club, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I mean, shoot, post-game, we get after it.
He thinks he's a ladies' man, Joe. This is the thing.
No. I don't think it's just
the loneliest person. He'll probably sit at home on like a weeknight and just be like, "This sucks. I'm just a normal person." So like,
I'm in the gym on a weeknight. And then you're lucky I'm here right now. So, yeah, just be thankful.
I'm so flattered.
I'm happy that you came on the podcast, Mike. Just gives me something to do on a day of my birth. And tomorrow, aren't you celebrating something as well, Mr. Mike? Like, are you celebrating a birthday too?
How'd you know it's my birthday?
I don't know. I'm a Taurus. I'm a 29th baby. I kind of know everybody's birthday when it comes to like that,
Well, Joe, my birthday just happens to be right after yours. Mine's on the 30th, so I'll be turning up Saturday night in New York.
Yeah, I'll be in Brooklyn. I'll have to give you my location. We could have a beer together, my man.
Bet. First round's on you.
I'll tell you, and I'm a twin sister, so you can meet. You could meet Sassy Chica. We could take a fun
sister, huh?
Yeah, twin sister. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have to invite you on the Twins at Ringside someday. You could have a nice interview with Nurse Sassy Chica.
Sassy Chica, what's she, Latina?
Yes, we're Latinas.
Oh, muchas Latina en mi casa, en mi cama. Come on now.
Well, if it wasn't for my grandfather, which was a luchador from the 50s and 60s, I would never be a professional wrestling fan.
Wow.
Name is Jose Quinones the Panther. He wrestled under Vince McMahon Sr.
Interesting.
Yep, I have to take, when we're done with the show, I'll take the shirt out and I'll show you.
Show me.
He was an original heel. So.
Damn, I don't have that much of a past like that.
And Pete Sanchez and Frank Martinez, the Blue Demon.
I've never heard of these people, but I'm sure they're great.
To me, my grandfather's great. All right. Thank you so much, Mike, for coming on the podcast. I'm Joseph the Third.
I'm Sabrina. Mike, do you want someone to say?
Oh, come on, guys. You know who I am. I'm on Mike.
And we will catch you in the next one. Good night, everybody. Happy birthday, guys.